along the Caprice Accra Newtown Road. Florence and I had just had our wedding, and we were living in an apartment on the same floor as the office. Now, because my home was just a door away from the office, I worked all kinds of odd hours. My office was next to the reception, and so I could see anyone who entered that floor. One Saturday morning, I was in my office when a strange young man entered. He was in his 20s, very well built, and he was about 6'2". There was a wildness about him, like a caged animal looking for a way to escape. When he saw me, he tensed up. Then he walked to me. I smiled at him to put him at ease and said, "Hi, welcome." He looked me straight in the face and said, "I have a manuscript I want published. Will you be interested?" I said, "It depends. Why don't you come back another time with the manuscript and let me take a look at it?" He said, "If you give me just 20 minutes, I can go and fetch it and bring it to you." I said, "No problem, I'll be here." He left, and I tried to return to my work, but something about the young man would not leave my mind. I convinced myself that he would not come back. After all, people don't go around on a Saturday morning, a non-working day, looking for publishers for manuscripts, which I was convinced did not exist. But I was wrong. 20 minutes later, he was back with 380 A4 sheets in a big manila envelope. I collected the bundle, took the sheets out of the envelope, untied the string that bound them, and started with the first page. Well, I should tell you that I was working at that time as a creative editor, and I had been trained to assess the publishability of a manuscript within 10 minutes or less. The truth is that the first 2 paragraphs of a manuscript and the last page could tell you whether it is worth further attention or not. In this case, the very first sentence grabbed and pulled me right into the story. I read on, spellbound by the story and the characters. It read like a movie. After 2 or 3 pages, I looked at the young man and asked, "Whose work is this?" He said, "It is my work. I have been working on this for 18 months now." I said, "How did you come by this material? It sounds so real." You see, the manuscript was about the adventures of a syndicate of armed robbers operating along the west coast of Africa. And the details were so rich that only someone who had been part of the various operations could have any knowledge of what was in the manuscript. I said to him, "How come you know so much about the activities of this transnational band of armed robbers?" The young man said, "I'm one of them." What did you say? I asked, not sure I had heard right. He said, "I'm an armed robber. I'm part of the syndicate. We operate from Nigeria all the way to Senegal. We operate in one country until the level of insecurity we create gets to the point where the police is compelled to wake up. Then we move on to the next country. We do the same thing there, again, till the police wake up. And then we move to the next country. And we do that all the way to the last country. By that time, the police in the first country we operated in had convinced themselves that they have won the battle, and they begin to relax their vigilance. It is at this time that we return and the cycle begins. I was finding it difficult to believe what he was saying. I thought, does this mean that I'm talking with an armed robber? Or is this young man trying to impress me? Now, up to that point, I thought that robbers were poorly educated, but the writing I had just read was excellent in every respect. So I said to him, "If you're a robber, how come you write so well?" He laughed and said, "I finished sixth form with very good grades, and I am multilingual. I speak French fluently. I even made B in A-level French." Then he said, "I'm also a black belt in karate, and I know how to kill a man with my bare hands in 5 minutes." I sat up. This 6'2" young man has had my attention from the moment he walked in, but now he had me doing a quick review of my security situation. I realized I had no security against this young man who had just told me that he has the skill to kill a man in 5 minutes. And that man could be me. And I was alone in the office. If he attacked me, I stood no chance. I realized that he was looking closely at me, observing me closely. And so I decided not to allow fear to enter my mind. I decided not to show any sign of fear. I played it cool. I told him, I like the letter I have read of your manuscript. Can you leave it with me and come back on Monday for us to discuss it? And I mentioned Monday because then hopefully there'll be other people in the office. I wouldn't have to be alone with him. He said, sure, I have a lot of time now. He said, we created too much heat in Nigeria the last time we were there. And so we have been advised to lie low for 3 months. And so in the meantime, we have disbanded. So you see, I have a lot of time now. If you want me to come back on Monday, I'll be here. I stood to shake his hands. And Mama, if you believe it or not, my hand vanished, disappeared in his. And I could feel the strength of his grip. He was not lying when he said he could kill a man with his bare hands. He walked to the door and I stood. But when he got to the door, he stopped. He turned and walked towards me. Oh, look, Mama V, I'm afraid we have to end here today.
No.
Continue the conversations with an armed robber on Thursday.
No, you've ended?
My time is up. I didn't want to end, but look at the time. So,
I know, right? But I was really listening. Wanted to know when he turned. What did he do? What did he say? Did he do something to you? But I guess I have to wait Thursday.
So on Thursday, well, there's a lot to come. Trust me. That encounter is, I think it will transform the whole of Ghana.
Wow.
And I'm happy to share it with Ghana.
We're waiting for the second part of this one, Conversations with the Thief, the 380 A4 sheets.
380 pages. Can you believe that? A4 sheets. 380 pages. Every page a thriller. Every single page.
Can I just ask one thing? Did it get published?
That will come in the third episode.
Okay, all right.
Mavi, have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic week.
Have a fantastic week too, Uncle Ibowai. Thank you so much for today's Food for Thoughts. It's brought to us by Roverman Productions. Be the difference. Make a date with Uncle Ibowai on Thursday, God willing. Right now, though, is 8 o'clock. We have to bring you the Business Minutes, which is brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. CBG, we stand with you. And Insia Insurance, the real face of insurance.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute. It is brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, and NCR Insurance, NCR, the real face of insurance. Ghana's debt hit a record high of 344.5 billion cedis as of November 2021. 2.7 billion cedis fresh loans, largely from the domestic market, were added to the debt. Prices of petroleum products are expected to witness significant increase beginning tomorrow. This is based on data secured from the bulk oil distribution companies. Former Managing Director of Fidelity Bank Asia, Kwamna Benshi Inchiduka, has been appointed first Chief Executive of the Development Bank of Ghana. And Spotify says it is working to add advisory warnings to any podcast on its platform that discusses COVID-19. CEO Daniel X said that the new warning will redirect users to a data hub of COVID-19 facts. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you. And NCR Insurance, NCR, the real face of insurance.
Start here, go everywhere. High standards, higher, above the ideals of others. Spirit, ever true. All the aims in your child's life, we will direct. Enroll your child now in the best international school in Ghana, shaping the dreams of our future leaders. You see them as your children, but we see them as professionals. The Barstow School, established in 1884, one of the oldest schools in Kansas City, America. Welcome to the Barstow School Ghana campus, Ghana's finest American international school, offering the American and GES curricula. We fit our children into the best universities in the world. The Barstow School. Start here, go everywhere. Locate us at number 102 Shandolph Street, Abelempe, Accra. Telephone 0277 0700 20.
Hello. Oh, Charlie, how be? Bro, I need some help. Right, my money all finished. And month no end, so I make hot pass. I feel see some small loan for your side there, I beg.
Oh, bro, Charlie, I make hot pass you. My landlord today can't take your rent.
Oh, Charlie. All right, you make a call another person. Hello. Oh, Charlie, I need some help. Right, my money all finished. And month no end, so I make hot pass. So you see, I feel, oh.
The number you are trying to reach is not available. Please call back later.
Hey, Adane. Kelvin. Yes. You make hot. Charlie. Rough.
So make today payday with Cowbank Salary Advance. Get an advance of up to 80% of your net monthly salary before payday. Just visit the nearest Cowbank branch or you can call our toll-free number on 0800 500 500 to find out how you can apply today.
Cowbank, forward together.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
Oh, na, 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 Kim promise,
Let's go.
Oh, na, na,
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Anybody, they say what you wrote, and your boy no. See, so what the hustle know they make chance pass me by. So make it do your best and use your sense. I show the stresses, I put God first. Charlie, it no be race, it no be test. And Jack guides so no one can test. So make it tell them. So we do come, no they fear them. Baba got it from my side, so no shake.
Yeah, when you're media, on Tonko now on no. On any CCTV, they be an anyone me so. Even if I walk through the valley of death, I know the fear. Every day be your guide. Yeah, when you're media, on Tonko now on no. On any CCTV,
enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
So make you no cry, say you go be, make you still try, You know draw money, yeah, gosh, no good way. I pity make you no cry, still try, say you go be, make you no cry, You know draw money, yeah, and die. I don't mean a song, I don't mean a dim, I don't mean a dim, team in China, cheetah. Don't mean a song, I don't mean a dim,
on Tonko now on no. On any CCTV, they be an anyone me so. Even if I walk through the valley of death, I know the fear.